Hey everybody, Buck coming to you. We are out actually by Jackson Hole, Wyoming. We're actually in the middle of nowhere in this cabin, and I hope that you get to watch some of the videos that we've got on this website, look at some of the pictures. But I'm here with the founder and CEO of DubLi, and I think a lot of you know how I feel about Michael if you've listened to any of the CDs. If you've really been going to our training program, you know, there isn't a CEO or founder in the home-based business industry like Michael Hansen at all. You know, I actually consider him to be my sponsor. I've got some great people that introduced me to DubLi, but I really work directly with him. And one of the things I'm just so grateful for is the fact is that what he really does is he really does put the people that make DubLi, being us, the builders, really he puts us first. He doesn't ask us to do anything that he hasn't done himself or isn't doing currently. I mean, it's been amazing out here on this trip just to get the personal time with him. You know, when I got involved in DubLi, yes, I was impressed with the cashback program. Yes, I was impressed with the business side. To think that there is someone out there that would put a company together where you and I could go out and get, you know, a home in Grand Cayman, to think that we could go out and, you know, really get stock and work really hard and get as much stock as we want, to be able to be part of the company and kind of go for the ride. I just haven't met anyone out there like this gentleman. And again, I don't want to talk about all the things that he's been able to do business-wise, but I'll just tell you, the majority of people who start direct sales companies, they do it because they need to make money. In fact, some of the best stories in the industry are owners that were down and out, you know, broke, 90 days from bankruptcy, and they came up with some great story, and they did it. In Michael's case, it was kind of the exact opposite. You know, not to get too detailed, but here's someone who's pretty much made it as big as you can make it in the business world, but he wanted to do something like DubLi. He wanted to do something because he really is a builder at heart. And when we sat down with him on this trip, I know all the people that were here would tell you that he's a builder at heart, and that's the key. See, I don't know where you're at in North America or even in the world watching this, but anytime we're doing something with Michael Hansen, I don't care if it's a snowmobile trip like this trip, I don't care if it's four-wheeling, if it's a river raft, a skydive, you know, whatever it is that we're doing, you want to be part of that, and that was my goal. My goal was to become friends with someone like this because I never met anyone like him. And I can tell you, we've had a blast, Michael. We appreciate you being out here so much. And guys, our system is really working. And I really, really want you to plug into the system, use the system, because then you get to spend time with the CEO and founder. And again, Michael, it was so much fun having you out here.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me here. And I need to tell you, I think it's a long time since I had so much fun here. You know, when you come on those snowmobiles here, you're going to become a child again. So. And what I also like is to spend time with you and your leader team. I've been saying this a lot of time to you. You have one of the best team right now in the whole world in DubLi because of the education system you've been building up. And the combination of what DubLi is offering and the combination of your 20 years of experience here is just amazing. And what I really enjoying being with you and your team is the combination that you're doing with all the fun stuff you're doing and also the education. And yeah, it's just great. And those 2 days for me here in the mountain has been amazing. So, what I'm really looking forward here to is on next tour in April here that, and I know a lot of more leaders, sales directors going to attend there. So I'm just, you know, appreciate that you're inviting me on those great trips here.
Oh, Michael, it's so great having you here. You know, I think that for those of you that are watching this, you know, if you really had a chance to be out here, you know, playing Uno, playing cards, watching movies. We were up last night. We were all laughing till like 12, 1 in the morning. It literally was like being at a summer, or in this case, a winter camp. And, you know, all of us really do have a kid inside. And what I've loved, Michael, about when we went river rafting, and then we went diving off the stratosphere, and then we went four-wheeling last time. Our faces were all dirty. And then on this trip, you know, you really are really, really teachable. You know, a lot of powerful people like yourself, when they've got the money game out of the way and they've got all the stuff and, you know, they've got the investments and, you know, you're no longer working for money like a lot of us are watching this are. What I've noticed is some of the most successful people I've been around are always open-minded. Like, you're so teachable, whether it's on a four-wheeler, whether it's on a snowmobile. And one of the things I've noticed is you catch on so fast because you are so teachable. A lot of egotistical people out there, what they're always trying to do is they're always trying to reinvent the wheel. Like, they don't just want to plug in. I would love for you to kind of tell new people watching us, even people that are on our team, why they want to plug into the MVP system and why they don't want to try to reinvent the wheel. I would love for you to talk about that for a second because I think it's powerful.
Yeah, thank you for the nice word, but just to finish, I just tried to survive with all the challenges. But yeah, we've been talking a lot about a system is so unbelievable important, and it's really the key to success. I think the biggest mistakes people are doing, especially in the direct selling industry, is they come and they want to do it, invent the wheel themselves, and that's a very big mistake, because the system that you're using and the system that's been working in the direct selling industry has been working now for the last 60 years, and there's actually no reason for changing the system here. Do what you've been teaching, and you're going to become successful. And I think also on this tour, if you look at the leadership we had here, people come on this tour with so many different backgrounds, and everybody is very successful because they're using the system. So I'm very pleased being here, and proud about you and your team, Doc.
Oh, thank you, Michael. And we just love having you. Like I said, those of you that are on this website right now, do me a favor. Make sure you're using all the tools that we've got. Make sure you're using the website. Make sure you're using the CDs. Make sure you get to the training program. And anytime you see Michael and I on a road tour together, get your best people in front of this man. One of my favorite sayings is who do you know, who do you know, who do you know? If all of you watching this, whether it's in April, May, June, July, whatever the month is, because we try to get Michael here as much as we can, anytime you get your top people in front of this man, they're going to say yes to DubLi. I can't think of one major leader. In fact, here's a story for you. We've met on this trip the number 2 guy at a very, very big direct sales company, which I don't want to say. We met with one of the biggest satellite companies. We met with one of the biggest membership stores that you could possibly go to, the number 2 guy. And what's amazing is they all loved the concept of DubLi. They all loved what Michael had to say. And if these high caliber people are saying that, why wouldn't you want to get the best people that you know plugged into our system, and especially get them plugged into anytime we have Michael Hansen? So again, I hope that you're going to get to sales director. We want to get you to vice president because we want you to come out and spend time on trips like this, whether we're going to go race cars, whether we're going river rafting or snowmobiling or dune buggying or whatever we're doing. We want you to be part of that. So again, we want to say thank you to all of the leaders that are out there. The only reason why I was able to go vice president in 1 year, and right now I'm really running hard for senior vice president, is because of the best trained sales team always wins, which you all know. And the 20%, Michael, I heard you say this as well, 20% of your team is going to do 80% of the work. And what Michael is doing is that he is spending his time with that 20% that is really making North America explode. And I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm just following his lead. And so again, thank you for your time, and we'll see you at the top.
Yeah, thank you so much, and hope to see you next time.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.